Jeremy. I mean, just off of that, you know how they tell us violence is not the answer. It's always coming from people who have violence on their side, who have immunity from the violence that they inflict. We've been expressing our stories the whole day, and there's been very little engagement from these pigs. And as soon as we rile up, as soon as we, you know, like Jeremy was just doing, directly engaging, that's when they want to focus. That's when they want to pay attention. They say violence isn't the answer, but it seems to be the only thing that they respond to. So keep that in mind. And you know, when you hear people condoning protesters who use violence, I want to reiterate again. If I smack someone and they smack me back, they're not the violent person I am. I started the violence, I inflicted the violence against them, and they simply responded. People who are oppressed, marginalized, and disenfranchised, who react to violence that is inflicted upon them every single day, are not violent people. They are reacting to the environment that they are in. They are reacting to the violence that is inflicted upon them every single day. And I don't know about you, but no cop, no anybody's going to put their hands on me. I'm going to always defend myself in my life. Because when we're on these streets, as we can see, they don't care about our value of life. They murder us. They abuse us. They brutalize us. So it's up to us to determine when enough is enough, when the delusional acts need to stop, when we think that we're going to ask cops to walk hand in hand with us and to stop killing us peacefully because we said please. That doesn't work. The only way to dismantle a state built on violence is with violence. And I also want to go into, again, amplifying and boosting tomorrow's action, Friday, 2:30 p.m. at the Attorney General's office at 150 South Main Street. If you guys want to go ahead to Facebook and follow Mark Gonsalves, stay updated with the cases for Jhamal, stay updated with the protests, stay updated with actions. You can also follow PVD. Oh, Mark Gonsalves Sr. So yeah, Mark Gonsalves Sr. You can also follow PVD, Direct Action PVD, Party for Socialism and Liberation. There are so many grassroots organizations. There are so many organizations that we should be part of. We shouldn't let all this work fall on a few of us. We all have a role in this movement. And we need to step up. We need to stand up. And we need to stop letting them think that they can do whatever in cities that we pay taxes for, that we keep running. Our frontline workers, our essential workers, our working class is what keeps this country moving. Thank you. Woo!
We have double the amount of homicides this past year than there was in 2019. We've got about 40 or so cops sitting here not doing jack shit just because a couple of us citizens want to voice our opinions. Why don't you guys go out and start investigating, patrolling the streets and protecting us? The problem is, the more murders that happen, the more money they get. Oh, we don't have enough resources to stop these murders of black and brown people we don't give a shit about. Do something! Not this! Get out there! What the fuck? That's my tax dollars! I don't live in fucking Baltimore! This is fucking Providence! This is the city of hope! This is the creative capital! Unless you happen to live right next to the police station in the housing projects. I've been so fucking sheltered in the suburbs my whole life. Oh, the cops, they leave me alone. Let them do whatever. Bullshit.
For a crowd of like 24 people, that's a lot of cops, a dog, and I saw
COVID too.
What's that all about?
You guys get such fanfare. Oh, the officer lost a tragic battle with COVID. It's wiping out these minority communities because you guys fail to wear your masks. Because you guys think you're above that. You guys think you're tough shit.
All the other reporters left.
And you are, because you've got so much behind you.
You notice that the local news, they get what they want.
There's no fanfare
Channel 12, they need 2 minutes.
for the CNAs that have to work 2 jobs and raise 3 kids by themselves.
They all answer to an editor.
Who finally get it.
Saying, get back here. So
and die on a
get ready for 6
ventilator
o'clock.
without being able to see their families.
That's what happens.
And you guys know you can always follow the real news on Uprise, Rhode Island.
Thank you.
They're still out here. Where's our local news? Where's 6, 10, 12? You know, where are all those news reporters now? They get their little 2 minutes and then they go. Uprise, Rhode Island stays out here with us.
Thanks.
Uprise RI has been pepper sprayed and forced to
Yes.
try to get over fences with all their equipment and almost attacked by the police on several occasions just because they're the only ones who are out here listening to our voices.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just hanging.
Man.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
forgot when I had the mic to say something.
Thank you.
The qualified immunity, the fraternal order of police, the same fraternities that keep your sons from getting rape cases when they go to PC are the same fraternities that keep you safe when you kill us in the streets. The police department in every city is the biggest gang in every city. You operate with impunity, you commit the same crimes, and you go home at night. I don't know how you sleep like that. Until we look at you as for what you are, the biggest gang unit in every city, this shit's gonna keep going, you're gonna keep getting away with it. And anyone that talks about you gets repressed by you. Jose Batista was the only one working for us at the city hall. You guys fired him too. So fuck you, fuck your repression, fuck your fraternal orders, fuck your son's frats at their colleges that they get away with whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
It's time for you to be treated the same way that we get treated.
Mind if I get that mic real quick? Yeah, I work at a restaurant where we deal with a lot of nut allergies, gluten allergies, etc. When I put someone in the hospital because I forgot to change a glove out or something like that, guess what's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna get fired. When your officer tries to box in an individual on a moped and sends a stop sign flying into the back of their head and then drags them off the bike and tries to Narcan them because, oh, he must be overdosing and that's why, and it has nothing to do with the fact that he just got smashed on the head by a stop sign. You get suspended for a couple days and get retrained. And you wonder why we're upset. We don't want this man policing our streets anymore. We don't want anybody involved with that policing our streets anymore. The people who thought it was appropriate to Narcan someone who had just gotten hit in the head with a stop sign. How stupid can you be? Didn't even know how to use the Narcan.
Didn't even know how to use it. And they're supposed to be looking out for our communities that are maybe going to be overdosing in the streets. They're supposed to be keeping people safe. It's bullshit.
And your tax dollars put that Narcan on it in its supplies.
Listen, y'all act real tough in your riot gear and shit, but when you look at an 11-year-old or 12-year-old in the eyes when they're getting arrested in our middle schools with tears in their fucking eyes, when you're treating them worse than you treated any of their classmates, you act tough then. You act tough then when you traumatize our students, when you perpetuate the school-to-prison pipeline. This isn't new. They don't even have to break the law to traumatize our communities. You go into school every day, you see an officer with his badge and his gun arresting your classmates for middle school scraps. You think that's right?
What would they? I want to get.
So the fight continues, guys, especially tomorrow. Come out, stay connected with your community members. We're gonna march back to classical now. But don't think that just because every day we retreat or we leave that we're giving up. We come back the next day, we fight more organized, and we fight harder, we fight longer. So tomorrow, 2:30 p.m., Attorney General's office, come on out and support your community. See you guys then.
If you can't make it, at least share it.
Yeah.
You all have social media. If you can't make it physically, share it on your social media. You know?
We'll be back.
Huh?
We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back! be back! We'll 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 be back!